In the technical environment in which unmanned aerial vehicle UAV repair and maintenance specialists operate, technical documentation has not only a record-keeping function, but above all, a communication function. It is a key element for the effective communication of information between team members, supervisors, customers, and regulatory bodies. Well-maintained documentation ensures compliance with procedures, enables the assessment of the quality of work, supports the safety of operations, and forms the basis for audits and certification. UAV technical documentation is not uniform. It is made up of many different forms and perform distinct functions and require different competencies. These documents must not only be factually correct, but also clear, structured, complete, and easily accessible to decision makers. The UAV Occupational Standards, OSE, clearly indicate that need for comprehensive operational maintenance and communications documentation and require technicians to be able to create, analyze, and use it in repair and decision-making process. Operational documents, this category includes documents used during the day-to-day operation of the UAV. Primarily these are standard operating procedures, SOPs, standardized operating procedures that describe step by step how to carry inspections, repairs, tests, and other activities. Work orders, WO, work orders containing specific instructions, a list of required materials, completion dates, and responsible persons. Checklists, pre- and post-flight checklist forms to ensure that all steps are carried out according to the procedure. These are instructional and coordination documents. Their purpose is to ensure that the entire workforce operates in a standardized manner and in accordance with agreed standards. Technical and maintenance documentation. Here you will find all documents relating to UAV diagnostics, repair and maintenance. Maintenance logs that record the technical operations performed, dates, spare parts and responsible persons. Repair reports, detailed repair reports containing a description of the fault diagnosis, repair measures applied and final test results. Service bulletins and TSLs, technical service letters, updates from UAV manufacturers on, for example, new maintenance requirements or detected manufacturing defects. The OSE makes it clear that UAV technicians must be able to maintain such records themselves, analyze their contents, and make recommendations for further action. Communication documents. Professional communication documents. These are documents whose main purpose is to communicate information between team members with the client or with the supervising institution. Client reports. Final reports for the client, including a description of the service performed, an assessment of the UAV's condition and operational recommendations. Incident reports. Formal reports of faults, incidents, failures, or non-standard situations, including UAV data, circumstances, corrective actions, and responsible persons. Email communication and notes. Electronic documentation, including emails, notes from technical meetings, summarize of briefings and debriefings. The communication competence described in OSE includes both the ability to edit such documents and to understand their meaning in the context of team collaboration and external contact. Number 4, flight operations documentation. This group includes flight logs, including dates, locations, flight duration, operator details, and mission purpose. Telemetry reports, telemetry data from UAV missions for performance analysis and fault diagnosis. Flight permission and regulatory forms, documents related to obtaining flight permits, route planning and compliance with EASA or national regulations. OSE requires technicians to be familiar not only with operational procedures, but also with airspace regulations, which necessitates proper documentation of legal compliance. Quality and evaluation records. These are documents used for the internal evaluation of technical activities. Audit checklists. Checklists for internal and external auditing, preventive maintenance recommendations, conclusions of inspections and technical analysis, proposing preventive actions. Continuous improvement logs. Documentation collecting observations and ideas for improving procedures. According to OSE, a UAV technician should be able to analyze the data collected, identify anomalies, and communicate the need for organizational and technological change. Importance and components of professional documentation in UAV communications. Each of the listed document types contains a set of mandatory components such as header with date, UAV name, serial number. Details of the person responsible for the execution of or verification of the document. Description of the activity or event. List of materials and tools used. Reference to the SOP or WO. Comments, recommendations, electronic signature or authorization. The completeness, transparency and compliance of these documents with internal and external standards is crucial for the effective operation of UAV teams, the legitimate activities, ensuring safety and professional accountability. In UAV professional standards, technical documentation is presented not only as a record of operations, but as a strategic tool for professional communication. It allows for the efficient exchange of information between professionals, ensures the safety of operations, supports regulatory compliance, and enables the continuous improvement of technical processes. The UAV technician, according to OSE, must not only be able to keep records, but also use them as an analytical, coordination, and advisory tool. This competence combines technique, linguistic precision, and professional responsibility, and is therefore crucial for the quality and safety of the entire UAV sector.